Let's make a quick study of the common traits that make the best military leaders so successful. The military produces some of the best leaders in the world. Defining and explaining what makes these military leaders so successful could fill volumes of books. As a student of group dynamics and a practitioner of military leadership, I've compiled a list of the common traits I respect most in the successful military leaders with whom I have had the honor of serving. Let's start with character over competence. The military spends a vast amount of time and money developing its leaders. They want men and women who are competent and who have a well-developed character. The opposite is terrible. A leader who has no competence and who has bad character. Usually these leaders are tyrants. They step on everyone as a defense mechanism for covering up for their lack of abilities. When it comes to character or competence, if I had to say which one is more important, character always wins. A leader with competence and no character is a jerk, usually a person who steps on others to look good and to get the job done. A person without competence, but with character, leads his team by relying on their expertise. They usually make good decisions for the greater good. Confidence, not arrogance. Although I have worked with some of the most capable men in the entire world, I have generally found that those who are the most successful in their careers as military leaders are those who are confident, but humble. If you think about it, it makes sense that the more accomplished you become, the more secure you are as a human being. If you're still bragging about yourself and letting everyone know how awesome you are, chances are that deep down you don't have character, you lack resolve, and your confidence and competence are not real. When you've been leading people well your entire life, when you've successfully accomplished some of the hardest training in the world, when you have the humility to admit that you're not perfect and that you've learned from many of your mistakes, and when you see that your success is partially because of your leadership, but mostly because of the hard work and dedication of your team members and subordinates, you develop confidence, not arrogance. Discipline is the ability to make yourself do something, even if it's difficult, so that you can achieve a goal. Military leaders have discipline. They have the discipline to get up early and to do hard physical training or PT. They have the discipline to study hard, to train hard, to do and to command what is in the best interest of the mission. When tired or cold or hungry, your natural tendency is to build a fire, get warm, eat something. But a military leader must have the discipline to maintain security, to stay alive. Let's move on to physical fitness. Senior leaders are valuable because of their wisdom and experience, not because of their physical fitness. But when you have a strong body, it is easier to maintain a strong mind. One of my favorite sergeant majors used to banter with me regularly. He would remind me that even at 50 he had six-pack abs. He used to refer to his body as a combat platform and inform me that buoyancy is only important for the Navy. Although he was totally crazy, his point was well made. Being a world-class soldier or warrior requires getting into and remaining in world-class physical shape. Let's move on to lifelong learning. The military develops its leaders through a systematic continuous education program. Soldiers go to basic training, advanced training, basic leader courses, advanced leader courses, Sergeant Major's Academy. Officers go to the basic course, the Officers Advanced course, Command and General Staff College, the War College. Regardless of your rank, every few years you go to school to take your technical competence to the next level. You can rest assured that a military leader is an expert at his trade. Military and professional bearing. Military leaders are taught to have impeccable military and professional bearing. They have groomed haircuts. Their uniforms fit perfectly. They're in great shape. They look and act the part. I'm not talking about being a robot. I'm talking about having self-discipline, a sense of dignity and self-respect. I'm talking about inspiring others by the way that you look. This is a characteristic that doesn't exist anymore in the civilian world. Startups pride themselves on being open, casual, jeans and t-shirt, calling everyone by first names. It's hard to be inspiring if you dress like a slob, are overweight, and fraternize with everyone in your business. Military leaders must lead by example. Leadership by example is all about inspiring others to follow. Military leaders are their own toughest critics, and because of this, they place a lot of pressure on themselves to be exceptional. Leaders must be smarter, run faster, and shoot straighter than their men. They are elite performers who are always exceeding the standards. Let's finish with commitment. Quitting is not an option when you're in a war zone. From day one, military leaders train and develop their commitment. They are a part of a team. They can't let the team down. They set hard goals and they accomplish them. They plan rigorous training and they complete it. Okay, there you have them. Characteristics of great military leaders. Character over competence. Confidence, not arrogance. Discipline. Physical fitness. Continuous learning. Military and professional bearing. Leadership by example and commitment. Not all of us can or even want to join the military, but we can all learn from a quick analysis of the common traits that make the best military leaders so successful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to forward to someone who needs to see this. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?